Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. You notice anything slightly different? I don't sound as absolute trash as I used to. I got a new microphone. The old one I was using was actually from a phone headset. Yeah, absolute. Just I don't even know what I was thinking trying this without getting a proper microphone first. So my deepest apologies if any of you struggled listening to those previous VODs. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get right back into Deserts of Kharak. This should be the end of the campaign. We're rounding up the end of it. I think we have 3 missions left to do. So let's dive right in there. Yeah, okay, so story so far. 4 years ago, we launched a probe, scanned the surface, we found wrecks in the desert, and that shed light on our origins on Kharak. So we sent out an expedition. Desert-dwelling Gaussians tribe doesn't like us investigating wrecks or going to space, so they're doing everything they can to stop us from getting to this, what we call a primary anomaly. When we last left the campaign, we were just about to receive a supply drop, or I guess supply drop from home base.
As we speak, satellite data has identified the Kharak fleet approaching the site of the primary anomaly.
Oh my god.
Well, that wasn't us.
Kind of orbital weapons platform. The weapon issued a recognition code at the surface. An ID transponder returned the signal. The return signal originated here.
That's it. That's what Jacob was talking about. I need to go investigate the source of that signal.
It's risky, but you're right, Rachel. Take a combat escort and secure the transponder. Gaussian reinforcements are closing on our position fast, but we should be able to hold them off long enough to resupply. We will then rendezvous at your location.
Roger that.
Yeah, so we're waiting for our supply landers to get here.
Bravo. Do you copy? We are inbound on your marker. Emergency fuel critical. We are racing the gauge and will only have one chance before our tanks run dry. Understood.
How are they going to get back? Maybe they got extra fuel on board that's just not in their tanks.
We must defend the landing zone until our transports arrive. We anticipate Gaussian assaults will come at us through these approaches here. Turrets and mines will prove effective at these choke points.
And we had a little bit of foresight in the last mission to set up minefields ahead of time, and they're still here.
We've had salvage teams reclaim the wreckage of several Gaussian heavy turrets. The turrets have been positioned at defensive locations on the plateau, but their armor is damaged. Identify target. Repair those turrets. We'll need all the firepower we can get.
Okay.
Reporting. Gaussian forces are approaching our contact range. Hold the high ground at all costs.
Let's get some turrets down in this sector just to cover that and set up a minefield.
Let's go. Reading you, command.
And let's get these over here so they don't not sitting out in the open.
Copy. On our way.
We don't have Rachel with us to help repair anything.
Protocols in effect.
That repair is very slow. Okay.
Coordinates confirmed.
We got a couple turrets down here that are also going to need to be fixed up. And we do have a little bit of resources to work with, but we got a good
On the far side of the
bank.
plateau.
Receiving. Reading.
We got our first sensor contact over here, so let's send a strike wing, deal with that right away. There they go. Okay, we are launching all three this time.
Attention.
Hopefully. No.
Attention.
Did they just go right back? Yeah, they did. Why did they do that?
An RU site has been depleted.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Ready. Run a diagnostic on the PA.
Let's get some more.
Get on it. Support ready. Base runner is en route. There's Galcian in the area. Get that mine out and set.
RU site exhausted.
New coordinates verified.
Okay. Why are my wings just automatically returning to
Strike
base?
fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Ready. Send.
There. Okay.
Op ready.
Come over here. Let's see what this contact is.
Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
Green line verified. Hostile production cruiser.
Production
verified.
cruiser?
Take it out.
Can we get that with one strike? No.
Make ready.
Strike fighter approach.
Proximity
Okay, we do have a bunch of research we can
confirmed. Engines on.
keep going with, so let's get that
Contact.
payload
Enemy
upgrade.
armor. Bearing designated.
And we do have a production cruiser here, so let's get 2 strike wings there. And this. How many missile ships do they have?
Hostiles designated.
None.
Trackers assigned.
Alright, let's get
Bomber to launch
some
deck.
bombers on this
Bomber set for launch.
Gunship
and some
go.
gunships.
Proceed to marked target.
Battle report. Enemy production cruiser destroyed. Go ahead. Sensors post is under fire. Cruiser copies. Copy. Coordinates set.
Alright, so this is going to be their first push, it looks like.
Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Artillery is bound to 7, so let's try to remember that. It's a bit out of range for now.
Move with caution. We have hostiles on the board. Set new heading. Alert. Turret post destroyed. Bomber copies.
Is this bomber waiting to land? Did it drop?
Ready. Railgun on our sights.
They took some damage, and it's probably just from the turret they engaged.
Ready. Green line confirmed. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Okay, let's keep striking this.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
While we got it on sensors.
Course set.
Target confirmed.
Hopefully we can take this out just through air power.
Copy that. Bomber on deck.
Have any other sensor contacts? Not yet.
Enemy armor disabled. Galcian aircraft inbound. Deploy anti-air to intercept.
Okay, where are our missile ships?
Operations update.
They're just sitting here?
RUs in the region have been drained.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Go for armor. We have a target.
Okay, these heavy turrets do have missiles on them.
AA turret taking fire. Mobile.
It looks like this ground force pushed through our minefield a little bit.
Down.
They're not going to last very much longer. Although they are taking out our turrets we put down last mission.
Hostile railguns have opened up. More Galcian
Where's
forces
our
have
base
entered
runner?
contact
Here.
range. They're coming at us from all sides.
Let's get some anti-air turrets on this
Get a turret up.
upper
Make sure it's
plateau.
combat ready.
What do we have here? More assault ships. And still no anti-air
Bomber on deck.
missile ships, so let's
Strike fighter approach vector
just keep
dialed
hammering these from
Anti-air
hammering them from the air.
engines on.
That's going to be our
in.
primary
Gunship
force.
deposit depleted.
Copy that.
Or,
Gunship on deck.
CU field depleted.
That's going to be doing most of the work for us.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Battle cruiser. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Alright, what's this group here?
Alert.
Okay,
Post just went
we're going to
down.
want our railguns on that side because we have nothing else to cover this area.
Hostile armor eliminated. Reading. All 3 lander signals in the green and on designated approach vector. Systems online. Ready to burn.
Okay, looks like the Sidim, our allied carrier, is going to get resupplied first. What do we have here? LAVs, railguns. It's not going to be a problem.
Ready. Send.
Target
We
confirmed.
should be able to get a bomber on that.
Bomber online.
And we got a bunch of
Strike fighter approach
railguns
vector dialed in.
here as well.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
In fact, we can send our own LAVs against this group here.
Enemy airstrike inbound. Enemy armor on approach. Set new heading.
Okay, this minefield should take care of these guys. Yeah, look at that.
Hostile strike
In fact,
craft
while you're
down.
here, let's resupply that.
Alert. Sensor post destroyed.
Set some mines. Maybe we'll catch them off guard.
One of our turrets is taking fire. Set new heading.
Okay, let's get these resources at the end of the
Enemy
plateau.
railgun eliminated. Message. Grid update.
Okay, they made it through. These are LAVs.
Enemy
Thankfully, they're shooting the turret, not the production cruiser.
A railgun is taking effect.
We do have a little bit of friendly fire from our artillery ships here. We don't want that. This minefield is getting depleted pretty quickly.
Be advised. Tracking hostile. Set. Missiles primed.
That's actually too far for these guys to go, so...
Set new heading. The Sidim are approaching. Prepare to rendezvous. Get us moving.
Alright, let's get this base runner over here to repopulate this minefield. And how's our air wings? They're all resupplied? Alright, let's send them out.
Fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Capisi copies. Alert. Turret post destroyed.
Target
Sensors
confirmed.
post
Launch
taking
bomb.
fire. Bomber set for launch. Reporting. Copy.
These are railguns, but our own railguns should be able to take care of that.
Visual unconfirmed. On our way. We've got a salvager under fire. Runner. Hostile armor incoming. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Alert. Enemy heavy cruiser detected. Alert.
We get an honor guard cruiser. Let's take that out.
A turret is under fire. Attention.
Okay, we do have missile ships we gotta worry about now. We lost one. Get that replaced immediately. In fact, let's get a cruise missile down. That should take care of that force. You gotta remember, we have cruise missiles on our
Strike fighter.
carrier.
Underway.
So there's a group of LAVs here. We're gonna want to intercept them.
This is the captain.
Good hit. Look at that. Took out the whole group.
Interceptor destroyed. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Armor, go ahead. Contact. Move to fire. Ready.
Okay, that turret's still up.
On our way. Strike craft destroyed. Coordinates acquired. Moving. All three landers on long-range sensors. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Heavy missiles loaded and ready.
Alright, where's the next big group coming in from?
Green line. Hostile armor eliminated. We got a railgun under fire.
Might send the artillery cruisers to sit over here and cover this flank. Okay, we gotta get away from those railguns. In fact, these LAVs might be able to intercept those railguns before they get onto the plateau.
Reporting.
And in the meantime, while we have the time, let's repopulate this minefield.
Lay down mines. Move. Reading you. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Contact.
And then get a
Enemy
sensor
armor
post back up there.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Move to intercept. One of our turrets is taking fire.
Yeah, these LAVs should be able to take care of these guys pretty quickly, unless they get bombed by my own artillery cruisers.
Green line confirmed.
Come get repairs.
Maintenance protocols in effect. Make ready.
Alright, we got a full wing, we got lots of contacts coming up here.
RU site strike exhausted. Coordinates
Let's get some
dialed in.
strike wings on these LAV groups. That should take out most of them. And some bombers against these assault ships.
Confirmed. Launch bomber.
Bomber online. Ready for launch.
Gunship go. Proceed to marked target.
Hostile strike craft down. Ready to launch. Ready. Move order confirmed.
Okay, these are railguns. We got LAVs for that.
Heavy artillery loaded. Stick to your target.
Let's get this area bombarded.
Saturate the area.
Okay, what are these cruisers? 2 honor guard cruisers.
Crew ready. Strike craft taking effective fire. New heading set. Support ready. Base runner is en route.
They are going to clear a way through this minefield here if they...
Group 2 lost.
Okay, we only lost 1 mine. That's good. Get this base runner back here.
Move order confirmed. The turret is under fire. Underway. Sensors post is under fire.
Okay, we got 2 minutes for the Sidim to come.
Cruiser copy. Alert. Sensor post lost. Get this battle cruiser into the fray.
And we got plenty of
Hostile range craft
tactical or strike wings left.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
How are these mines going to do against these honor guard cruisers?
Hostile armor eliminated.
Marginally effective. Let's finish them off with some strike aircraft. We got another one down here. How many wings do we have? That's all our wings.
Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire.
Bomber should be able to take care of that.
Copy that. Bomber on enemy airstrike inbound.
We do have a sand skimmer
Got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
in our artillery cruisers. That's not good.
Hostile interceptor down. Online. Give us a target. Hostile railgun opened up. Confirmed. Railgun sighted. Readjust for target.
Alright. Artillery should be able to handle that. Yeah, look at that. Very effective.
Destroyed.
You gotta remember that.
Copy. Coordinates set. Go ahead.
back. Let's get the Capisi
Ready, set. Receiving
and the missile ships over here. At the end of the plateau.
anti-air turret under fire.
Okay, we do have a cruise missile available.
This is the captain.
Get another bomber against that cruiser. That should finish it off.
Bomber on deck. Set to launch. In contact.
We're moving.
Okay, let's get some mines on this approach.
Tail, go. Runner copies. Lay down mines. Move. One of our turrets is taking fire. Deploy a turret on that location. Attention.
Okay, I was gonna say they're just outside the minefield, but no, they managed to get it. Gee, looks like they're EMP'd.
Hostile battle cruiser eliminated. Go for Capisi.
Alright, let's make sure everyone's back. And let's keep... let's try to remember, we actually got some research to do.
Reading you, command.
Alright, this minefield should be done in a second. And then get back there.
Ready for assignment. Moving out. Stand by. All systems green.
We did lose all of our LAVs, so let's get those repopulated.
Capisi, this is Sedim Lander 2-9 Echo requesting clearance to land.
Copy 2-9. You are clear to land.
Understood.
The Sakala has arrived. Looks like they coordinated their arrival.
It sure is lucky there's a plateau long and flat enough to support these massive things.
Once they offload their supplies, prep for our Sajet landers. It's gonna be touch and go. I want medical and fire suppression teams on alert.
Oh, they get a whole new fancy base runner.
The
Right.
Galcian are deploying anti-air forces here. Eliminate them in order to clear the landing zone.
Okay. Oh, I missed. I was gonna say, let's get a recon probe out there with our base runner with the camera moving.
Aircraft on approach.
It made me miss. Alright, let's get our railgun group back.
Battle cruiser ready.
And let's see what this probe sees. We don't have...
Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Okay, that's one of my own...
Ready, send.
Fortunately, didn't get eyes on whatever that was. But we could try launching a cruise missile out there, just
Enemy light attack vehicle
try to
marked
predict
on
their
approach.
movement here-ish.
Cruise missile launch ready. Target set. Launch.
Hopefully this will make it. Oh yeah, it picks up speed, that's good.
Hostile armor in.
No, they stopped moving, but we do see what it was, just a bunch of missile ships. So if we get
Hostile strike craft.
a bunch of LAVs, we should be able to take care of that pretty
Maximum
easily.
fleet capacity reached. Fleet capacity capabilities
Wait, those are base
are
runners.
now at
Cancel.
maximum.
Cancel, those are base runners. I want LAVs. E,
Base
not
runner
B.
assembled.
Oh, great.
Go
Oh,
for
get over here.
On
Those are
alert.
railguns.
Turret under fire. Verified. Sent message. New coordinates verified.
I can drop mines on their approach at least.
Let's go. Reading you, command.
Light attack vehicle in service.
Clear to engage. Runner, go ahead.
We do at least have another base runner to drop mines. That's handy.
Enemy airstrike inbound. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Reading. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted.
Oh, I was already in scanner mode. Where's that siege cruiser they said? Over here? No, those are assault ships.
Alert. Return post just went down. Allied craft have been engaged. Provide fire support.
It looks like they're hitting our turrets with their own strike craft.
Ready. Ready. Send.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Okay,
Green line.
how many LAVs do we have up?
Receiving.
Just 4?
Control group 2 designated.
That might be able to take care of that anti-air group.
Make ready.
Okay, that's the siege cruiser. Let's get a strike group against that.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. This is the captain. Go. Enemy armor on approach.
Good.
Op ready. On our way. Battle report. Hostile siege cruiser.
Alright, these LAVs
Tracking hostile.
should be able to rip these guys up, hopefully. I only managed to produce 4 of them, but I don't think they have any capability to return fire. Yeah, so it's going to take a while, but they'll deal with them.
Reading. Reporting. Roger that. Coordinates confirmed. AA turret taking fire. Set some mines. Maybe we'll catch them off guard. Ready to give them hell. Set new heading. Ready.
Yeah, look at that. They're working.
Overdrive. Punch it. Crew ready. Receiving. Reposition. One of our turrets is taking fire.
That's my friendly turret. Okay.
Base runner is en route.
Let's get another turret down there.
Make sure it's combat ready. Hostile armor eliminated. Enemy contacts on the board.
And
Support ready.
let's get a probe out there just to see where that is exactly.
Attention.
Our cruise missile is almost ready, so if they don't move around too much, we should be able to hit them with that.
Ready. Send.
In the meantime,
Strike fighter coordinates
launch some
dialed in.
strikes against this group here.
Heavy cruiser detected. We're in the pipe.
Galcian anti-air
We do have
squad
some mines up,
destroyed.
but you might trip them. It does look like there's an EMP effect on our mines that disable our friendly mines. Okay.
Cruiser verified.
We might actually just want to use a cruise missile against this group,
Hostile incoming. Authenticating. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
especially because this one is moving.
Under fire. Alert.
Okay, these guys are moving too. Hopefully the cruise missile can get there. Okay, they're pulling back.
Alert. Strike fighter.
Good hit.
Destroyed.
Nice. Although I did lose some strike. I lost one fighter.
Armor copies. Destination set. We're clear to proceed. Base runner online. Time
Strike
to wait.
fighter ready for service.
Vehicle for move. Deploy a turret on that location.
Alright, let's
Reading
get
you. Reading
these
you.
base
Move
runners
out.
to drop
Move
some
up.
mines in
We
this
blocked down a prime
area.
Lay some mines. Maybe they'll walk right into it. Tracking armored craft on approach. This is the captain.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack
In
course
fact, we can
set.
probably get some
Gunship clear
gunships
for
against these
launch.
guys.
Gunship
Let's send them
online.
out.
The turret is under fire. Receiving 5x5.
I was gonna say send these guys against the anti-air squad, but I'm a bit hesitant to send them out alone.
Enemy armor disabled. Alert. Hostile
I mean, we
bomber
could
on
try
approach.
picking them off with strike
Go ahead.
fighter wings.
Detected something. Can you confirm visual?
Okay, did manage to get a shot off, but
Appeared in the AO.
we got a production cruiser there for repairs.
Copy. Coordinates set. PC copies. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Fray. Contact. Move to fire.
Like, this turret is almost dead. Let's try
Ready.
and get that repaired.
Copy. On our enemy railgun eliminated. Runner. Attention.
Oh, okay.
Strike copy. AA
We
turret
took care of
taking
that
fire.
group, so let's send these LEVs over then.
Punch it. We gotta go.
Though I think they have a supporting force, this anti-air
Full speed to
squad.
target. PC hostile armor eliminated.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Get some bombers on that group there, and the rest of our strike fighters against this group.
Ready. Get out here. Move. Deploy a turret on the location. Set new heading. Alert. Anti-air turret post lost. Runner, go ahead.
Okay, we do only have this one turret to support.
Cruiser copies. New coordinates verified. Armor ready. Underway. Enemy armor on approach. Reading. Light attack
Okay,
vehicle
that,
is under fire.
yeah, they got some assault
Hammer,
ships
get us
there.
over there. Alert. LAB down.
I managed to save 2 of them.
The fleet is at maximum capacity.
Reading. Punch it. Send message. Base runner responding. Defend that area with the turret. Runner copy.
Light attack vehicle online.
Reposition.
Alright, I didn't see any LAVs in that group, so we should be able to send our railguns that way.
Get this battle cruiser into the fray. Receiving 5x5. Hostile light attack vehicle detect fast and hard.
Just close that off with some artillery.
Attention.
And these guys are backed up trying to get back to the carrier, so let's give them a second. It looks like I didn't time that properly.
Go ahead. Target set. Fire. Ready to give them hell. New coordinates verified. Send message.
Alright, how's the repairs coming?
Maintenance protocols in effect.
Gonna be a while there.
Ready for deployment. Armor online. Moving. Eyes open out there. Go ahead. Reporting.
Back, Probably want another sensor post down here just so we can see what's going on.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Walk right into it. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Oh, over here.
Reporting. Ready.
Dropping an AA
Defend that
turret.
area with a turret. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted. The turret is under
Okay,
fire.
they are focused on the turrets. That's good. They're not hitting our own forces.
Hostile interceptor down. Send. Cruiser ready. Maintenance protocols in effect. Get this battle cruiser into the fray. Engage hostiles along the way.
Alright, these railguns should do some good work.
Enemy armor disabled. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. A railgun is taking effective fire.
Okay, we might have lost one railgun in that initial volley, but I think we took care of the rest of them.
Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Set new heading.
Or took care of them before they got anyone else.
Alert. Turret post destroyed. Time to move.
And what are we losing? We got a siege cruiser. Let's get a strike wing. That'll take care of that.
AA squads have been neutralized.
Alright, get back.
Get this battle cruiser into the fray. Runner. New coordinates verified. Deploy a scanner. Landers requesting clearance. We're coming in hot.
Okay, managed to get that just before the
Broadcasting on
cutscene.
an open channel.
To our coalition brothers and sisters, you have inflicted great devastation upon the Gaussian scum. For that, we applaud your bravery. We will not forget your sacrifice. But our time of ascension is at hand. Only the Sidim and our Kith Sa are of divine origin. Only we can claim the bounty that lies at the heart of this desert. The first city and its secrets
What are they saying?
belong to us, and us alone.
Kind of a dick move there, Sidim. Okay, we lost one lander. Is that other one gonna make it? Probably doesn't have the fuel to abort.
Scramble all emergency crews immediately.
Oh god, bit of a rough landing, but it looks intact. It's recoverable. Just a little bit of scraped paint. We're just gonna forget about that other one that crashed into a horrific fireball. Those bastard traitors Sidim.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. My instincts were right. The Sidim have betrayed us. They say self-righteousness inevitably leads to treachery. That it's an affliction of the weak-minded. I agree. Mashad will pay for what he has done. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Thankfully, we're able to retrieve supplies from one of the landers, allowing us to carry on. But Rachel is out there now, alone. I won't let her become another victim of this treachery.
Well, they have a long way to go. And we should be able to get a message to Rachel before they get there, right? Unless they're jamming us. Well, I guess it was too simple just to be fighting the Gaussians the whole way, huh? Although the Sakala would have quite the lead on us, considering we had to stop to recover what we could. You know, sort out that mess before we could pursue. Alright, I don't remember this one. Like I said, I did play this on release. So I have some vague memories. I knew there's going to be betrayal. So I couldn't be as enthusiastic about the twist, unfortunately. But I forget how this mission goes if this is like a survival mission.
Intel. The ID transponder signal originated from Iraq. A military capital ship that seems to be named Tidan. The Tidan deployed the orbital weapon, then suffered the same fate as the other wrecks, crashing to the surface before the weapon could be enabled.
And that raises some questions as to how
Jacob crossed the wastelands and located the water or protection. He died here. Alone.
We're coming for you, Rachel. Hold out until we get there.
Understood, Intel. Science team standing by.
You're not gonna tell her about the sit-in? No? Maybe they'll tell her now.
Capisi, do you copy? Come in. Over. Capisi, do you copy? Come in.
It's not sounding good. No comms.
Capisi, do you copy?
And I think that was a
Come in. Over.
We read you, Rachel.
task force from the
Operate scanners. We are close. Be advised. The Sedin have betrayed us. They are closing on your position. You are in imminent danger. Do you copy?
Roger that.
Rachel is located here. Sedim units are attempting to capture her and seize the wreck. Defend Rachel until the Capisi arrives.
Okay, it is a survive mission.
Move order confirmed.
What was the name of the Sidim carrier? I forget. This Sakala.
Move out.
Yeah, there was a. Okay, just some LEVs and some armored assault.
Support ready.
Can Rachel's det packs kill these guys?
Taking fire. Respond. Alert.
No,
Support craft has been
but we do have mines.
Lay down mine. Move. Go, go. Reading.
Reading. Get us moving.
All right, so this base runner is going to be key to keeping us alive.
Lay down mine.
Hostiles designated. Trackers
Although we do have limited resources, we only have 400 RUs.
In contact.
Full power. Move. Rachel,
Let's just
moving
keep
out.
moving.
Armor, go ahead. Deploy smoke.
Deploy smoke. Enemy armor
Reading.
disabled.
We're moving.
All right, that should keep us covered for a little bit.
New coordinates verified.
I don't want to mess with my control groups because it'll interrupt. I still have technically control groups for my main force. That's just not on the board right now.
Ready. Move order confirmed.
Runner.
So I'm just going to do this manually.
Reading. Get us underway. Hostile
Okay,
designated.
these are all just armored assault, so the railguns will take care of this.
Standing by. Move out and be
In
ready.
fact, I can hack them.
Sensors post is under fire.
Go ahead.
Maybe I'll
Copy that.
wait until
Coordinates
there's
confirmed.
a decent target to hack rather than these armored assaults.
Charge full. Strike copies. Guard detail for Rachel Sajet confirmed.
In fact, I can just set these to guard and just move Rachel, so I still have a control group there.
Move out and be ready.
Alert. Sensor post lost. Reading. Hostile armor eliminated.
Runner. Rachel moving out.
Go for orders. New target. Return fire. Reporting. Base tracking armored craft on approach.
And mine right about there.
Rachel, be advised. The Sakala is closing on your position fast. She will arrive before us.
That didn't do very much damage.
Receiving. Full power.
Let's get repairs on these guys.
Critical systems first.
Another group of LEVs. Got lots of resources on. We do have a wreck. I wonder if we can
Ready. Science officer en route.
get over there and bust it before our reinforcements get here.
New coordinates verified.
Although we probably don't want to do that while we're being pursued or hounded so much.
Unidentified hostile incoming. Authenticate. Op ready. We've got hostile on sensor. Got eyes confirm visual. Strike craft taking effective fire.
Oh god, get back here. Wrong button. Well, that was a bit of a waste.
LAV down. Ready. Armor ready. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Ready. Get out here. Move.
Ready.
Rachel's going to want to repair that, hopefully.
Ready. All out. Go for order. Alert.
No, we lost it.
Down.
Well, that went very badly very quickly.
Reposition. Reposition.
Get some mines out, cover our retreat.
Move. Get us moving.
We got a railgun under fire.
Lay down mine. Move. Guard
Keep
position.
repairs on that.
Op ready. Move order confirmed.
Reading. Target repairs. Move.
Go for support. Go, go.
Get repairs on that unit.
Ready.
Okay, we managed to save a couple.
We're moving out.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Any railguns? I think I saw one railgun in
New
there.
heading set.
Runner.
Alright, let's just keep dropping mines behind us. They can
Set some mines.
run into them as
Catch
they
'em off guard.
chase.
Roger that.
Spend the last of our RUs. Actually, let's keep that in reserve, just in case.
Support ready. Move order confirmed.
Let's see if we can't drag them into this mine.
Move out.
Go ahead.
Okay, we still have 2 railguns left.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Reading.
And 2 assault. There we go. I was waiting for that mine to go off.
Standing by.
Hostile armor. Eliminate. Green line confirmed.
Let's pull these guys back just in case they start getting hit.
Ready.
The railgun is
Focus
taking
on the
effective
current
fire.
primary system.
Reading.
Reading you, command.
Just send a probe out there to see what's actually there.
Support ready.
And with repairs, we can tank this group as we kill them.
Ready. On our way. Provide guard escort for Rachel. Stay on her. Be advised. Hostile carrier visually authenticated.
Alright, what now? Alright, it's launching strike aircraft. That's not good. I don't think we have the RUs to put an anti-air turret down.
Rachel's strike force is outmatched. She must disengage and rendezvous with the Capisi at once. Ensure Officer Sajet and her team make it safely to the Capisi.
Standing by.
Oh, bit of a pain up
Reading
there.
you, command.
Just get guard on that and move Rachel so they don't outpace her.
Copy. On our way.
Alright, so there's nothing there. We can... oh, I keep forgetting I'm in scanner mode. I want to press space to zoom out even more, but yeah, once we get to the rendezvous point, we should be... Our carrier should arrive in this area, then we can loop around, get these wrecks. Might be a couple artifacts in there we can use. And what are these? These are LEVs. We do have a couple of assault ships.
Go for armor.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Move
In
order.
fact, I want to intercept them before they get their railguns, because they might be able to kill the railguns before.
We have a target.
We do only have the 3 assault ships.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
What is this suppressed targets ability? Anything strike class grounds, target slowed by 50%? Okay. So I guess,
Hostile armor.
what, against railguns?
Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Probably don't want to send these guys against railguns.
All out. Guard position locked in.
Move out and be ready.
Alright, what do we actually have for cruisers here? We got support, artillery, battle cruiser, artillery, lots of artillery. 4 artillery even. Wow, okay, there's a lot actually. That's 4 battle cruisers, 5 artillery cruisers, more coming out. Jesus Christ, how many are they going to make? Is that everything?
Rachel, we are closing
Okay.
in on the rendezvous point now.
A couple of cruise missiles should be able to take care of that, right? Hopefully.
A sensors post is taking fire. Enemy anti-air turret sighted.
Alright, we lost sensor contact on
Alert.
them.
Sensor post destroyed. Receiving.
We'll have to get that reestablished.
Send message.
This base runner can drop one over here
Scanner
while
right there.
he's in the area.
Runner.
Ready. We're to protect Rachel at all costs.
Move order confirmed.
Okay.
Runner, go ahead.
How far can this thing see once we get it down?
Reporting.
Not very far.
Set new heading.
But it'll still help. Hopefully. Oh god. Careful there. Getting sick air in that carrier can't be good for it.
We have Rachel in sight. Reducing speed. Be advised the Capisi Capisi has been operating in the red for hours and she's overheating.
The Capisi has taken damage from overheating the drive systems. Our cruisers are trailing behind, but will arrive soon.
Oh, so we don't even get everything.
Intel, I've recovered the transponder and trigger artifact from the Titan wreck. My scan of the area has identified an advanced cooling system in one of the nearby wreck sites.
Roger that. Salvaging that artifact is now our main priority.
Copy. Moving. On our way.
Weapon systems offline. Carrier repair systems are unavailable. Be advised, carrier repair systems online.
Alright,
PC copy.
let's get everyone moving to this area here.
New sector
And we can start our
designated.
resourcing
Ready
operations.
for orders. Mobilizing. Salvager ready.
Did we lose our... No, our cruisers are lagging behind. Okay,
Move out.
right. I was gonna say, did we lose our production cruiser that we hacked from the Gaussians?
Air launch
they haven't
detected
arrived
from the
yet.
Sakala. Go for armor. Moving into escort formation.
Control Group 2 designated. Control Group 1 designated.
Railgun reading you.
We demand the object that your science officer has seized. Relinquish it, and you may continue to live on this planet after our ascension.
Move. Close this channel until further notice.
I
The
don't
only
think he
sound I want
realizes
to
what
hear
he's
from the
messing
Sakala is
with.
their hull exploding. Green line confirmed. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Alright, good thing we got the missile ships trailing in the back here.
The Sakala is preparing to launch a cruise missile.
Nearly got him, one managed to get out. He's circling back around, so we should be able to get him still.
Attention. In contact. Get out here. Move. Set up mines. Get on it. Runner copies.
Okay, there's the missile coming in,
On our way. Green line confirmed. Attention.
and he missed.
Our cruisers have arrived and are awaiting orders.
Good.
Ready.
Alright, let's get these guys over here. Now
Coordinates set.
we can, okay, we probably don't want to get those resources, actually. Let's
Advance to
let's just start resourcing over here,
Reporting. Move order
and these
confirmed.
guys can bust
Set
open
new
that
heading.
wreck.
Cruiser copies.
So what do we have to deal with here? We got some missile ships. Oh god, cameras on that hill, doesn't like it. Is that a support cruiser? Yes. An artillery cruiser.
Support taking hostile fire.
Strike fighter approach.
Enemy railgun
We
firing
should be
on
able to
friendly.
snipe these missile ships and then take care of this with some bombers. Come on, get back here.
New heading set.
It's not good. And the space runner's dead.
Full power. Move.
At least drop a mine before you die.
Go ahead. Combat alert. Get support craft down. To the fray. Time to clear out. Be ready to engage. Move out. Combat stations. Move with caution. We have hostiles on the board. Ready to give them hell. Contact. Enemy armor.
Alright.
Runner copy.
Enemy armor disabled. We've got a salvager under fire. Receiving. Clear out. Hit it. Counterfire on target. Salvager copies. Charge there now. Salvager copies. Alert. Salvager lost. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Wait, who's losing what?
Artifact position authenticated.
They get hit by a aircraft?
Coolant artifact extracted. Now let's get it on board the Capisi.
555. Set new heading. Put fire on the flag. Punch it. On it.
Okay, let's get some smoke down. Keep these railguns off of us.
Hostile strike craft down.
In fact, these cruisers should be able to take care of that, right?
Vehicle is under fire. Send men. Hostile range craft destroyed. Hostile armor eliminated.
Alright, let's get this artifact.
Position marked. Moving out.
Op ready. Reporting. New coordinates verified. Ready.
And we didn't manage to take out these missile ships, probably because we lost
Approach vector dialed in.
sensor contact on them, so our
Green line confirmed.
aircraft just returned. And the Sakala is moving slowly, so we can't easily cruise missile it. Back to you. We are at fleet capacity, so no, we can't replace those losses.
We read you. We read you. We read you.
Sensor post is under fire. Armor, go ahead. Underway.
Alright,
Intercept. Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Moving to escort position. Armor ready.
let's get our missile ships over here.
Enemy support vehicle authenticated. Go ahead.
Okay, they did
Alert,
launch.
sensor
They're
post lost.
slightly damaged.
Unidentified contact. Designate as hostile. Ready. New coordinates verified.
We are going to want some
Hostile
sensors
strike fighter
in this area so we can see anything coming.
Waiting for eyes
And over here too.
Set up scanner. CU's exhausted.
We read you.
CU field expended.
Time's a wasted.
You get the, I thought I told Rachel to get this artifact.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Hostile armor incoming.
CU field.
All right.
Stolen technology received. Engineering reports installation in progress.
We can now focus on the Sidim. They cannot be allowed to acquire the Taidan transponder. Destroy the Sakala.
We're gonna try. Very
CU
gladly
field
try.
depleted.
Coordinates confirmed.
God, how did these guys get there?
Salvager has been engaged. Move order confirmed. Ready to give him hell. Reading. Go for ranged. Copy. Clear to engage.
Reposition. Sakala launching cruise missile.
It's a good thing I'm already moving these guys.
Copy. On our way. Ready. Send. Attention.
Just get away from that a little bit.
Support ready.
Okay, we do have some scans, anti-air posts.
Runner, go ahead. Roger that.
Okay,
Coordinates
now we have these guys on sensors. We should... Is that a missile ship?
Artillery cruiser in contact. Provide fire support.
No.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set.
Alright, so we did manage to eliminate those missile ships, so our strike group should be able to take care of everything there now.
Reading. On our way.
CU field expended.
Displace to that CU field.
Oh, close. Look at that.
This is the captain.
We don't have any
Reading.
payload upgrades for the strike craft,
Strike fighter approach vector dialed
unfortunately, so we can't get those in
Strike
one.
systems online. Ready to enemy airstrike inbound. Get us moving.
Let's get the PC away from whatever this is.
New enemy armor on approach. Move order confirmed. A sensors post is taking fire. Battle cruiser into the fray.
in. Standing by. Move out.
Interceptor taking hostile fire.
Good. Okay, that's that taken care of.
New heading. Combat relay. Hostile cruiser eliminated. Get inside. Send message. Set new heading. Ready.
Alright, okay. We could try to just punch him down the gut, move down these ramps.
Armor ready. New heading set. Cruiser copies. New coordinates verified. We're clearing out.
Although I do want to try to protect these resourcing operations while I can.
Cruiser ready. Copy.
CU
Coordinates
site
set.
exhausted.
Go ahead.
These railguns might be able to take care of it. If I can get some turrets down with these base runners.
Deploy a turret on that location.
Back to you too.
Reading you, command. Hostile armor. Eliminate. These runners en route. We've got a salvager under fire. Make sure it's
And the
combat ready.
Kapisi, no, yeah, the Kapisi can actually help
Enemy
fight this
railgun
off.
eliminated.
Weapon systems online. Carrier warning. Heat levels are spiking. Reroute power to avoid system damage.
There we go,
Carrier
that should be
repair
okay.
Systems are unavailable.
Through this hot zone. Ready for command. Salvager destroyed.
Alright, the
A
Kapisi
railgun
can cover that
taking
flank.
fire.
RU
Reporting.
site exhausted.
Get this battle cruiser into the fray. Crew ready.
See, there's a missile ship
Strike
there,
fighter approach
and
vector
there,
dialed in.
and there.
Attack
Let's
course
take
set.
care of those. And we do have a cruise missile ready to go whenever we need it.
Sakala is deploying cruisers.
Strike fighter taking fire.
Okay, did we lose one? No, we got it. Fortunately, we didn't finish that off, so we can't send bombers against that group.
Enemy armor.
Not that we need to, though. Looks like our
approach. Mark the
these
bearing.
cruisers, or our own artillery cruisers, are doing some good work.
Op ready. On our way. Reporting. Reading. Strike craft destroyed. Heavy missiles loaded and ready. Moving under fire. Receiving. Clear to engage. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Okay. Where's Rachel?
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Hostile armor
You
incoming.
follow them so you can hack whatever comes this way.
Authentication pending. The captain. Make ready.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in.
Alright, once we get that missile ship, we should be able to take care of whatever is left through air power. Okay, that's a cruise missile target.
Weapons. Stand by for cruise missile launch. Hostile armor. Eliminate set. Missile away. Attention.
And they're not moving, they're gonna
Alert
eat
all
it.
units. Sakala is preparing to launch a cruise missile.
Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of
Get out of there.
Set new heading.
That's very close to their cruise missile, to the carrier, so they might
New coordinates
manage to get
verified.
splashed by it.
Support ready. Operations update. RU's in
Back.
region has been
Oh
drained.
no, let's keep Rachel back.
AA turret detected.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Okay, there we go.
Reporting.
Let's
Heavy
get our
artillery
artillery cruisers up
Ready.
as well.
Move order confirmed.
Cruiser copies. Ready. Alert.
The
Hostile
PC
strike fighter
can
in
take care of
circulation.
this.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Reporting. Green line confirmed. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Grid updated. Attention. New sector designated. Move out. Ready. Send.
Strike fighter.
There's still a sensor contact over there.
Green line confirmed. Engine
Let's get a
on.
sensor down there so you can see into this valley a bit better.
Ready. Coordinates confirmed.
Okay, these battle cruisers survive the cruise missile strike, but they won't survive these strike craft.
Approach vector dialed in.
Strike battle report. Enemy cruiser destroyed. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Place hull charges. Strike craft taking effective fire. Move out. We read you. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
Oh god, get over here.
Green line confirmed.
Reporting.
That's a support cruiser. Probably don't want to hack that.
New coordinates verified.
Set new heading. Contact. Move to fire.
And those are siege cruisers. That's battle cruiser. That's artillery cruiser.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector
We
down.
need multiple strikes against them.
Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire. Position marked.
And we want to move away so we don't get hammered by that artillery.
Fire.
Keep moving.
Coordinates verified. Alert. LAV down. Get armor vehicle.
God, it's really unfortunate that it survived on just a sliver.
Alert. Strike fighter lost. Tracking armored craft on approach. Fire on the move. Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
New heading set.
Hostile railgun.
Repair the
Opened up.
systems first.
Crew ready. Get this battle cruiser into the fray. We're clearing out.
All right.
Combat relay.
Let's get some bombers going.
Confirmed. Launch bomber.
Bomber on deck. Be advised. Set the launch. Group 2 locked. Repeat. Group 2 locked on the board.
That's fine. Group 2 is just our LAVs.
Ready to give 'em hell. Target set. Reading. Enemy armor disabled. Enemy airstrike inbound. Roger. Set new heading.
Runner. Move out.
Hostile strike craft down. Go ahead. Hostile set.
Bomber, get back so you don't get hammered. Oh no, we lost it.
Combat alert. Bomber
And we also lost a couple of strike craft, so let's get that repopulated.
armored vehicle lost. 5-5. Copy. Target locked. Lay down a smoke screen. Throw off any hostile sensors posted under fire. Confirmed.
Support ready. We're moving.
Alert.
Let's get the railguns up first.
Coordinates alert.
Get these guys back to repair.
Be advised.
Focus
Tracking
sensor on
hostile.
primary system.
Railgun.
Where's my missile ships? Over here still. Okay.
Green Sakala carrier has sustained moderate damage.
New heading. Display. Alert. Railgun.
We need repairs on these guys.
First.
Make ready. Get us moving.
Oh wait, that's the Kapisi. I don't want to move the Kapisi. You just stay there.
Coordinates. Battle cruiser is facing resistance. Position
Strike
marked.
fighter approach vector dialed in.
The Sakala is deploying cruisers.
Online. Hostile support craft down.
Alright. Do we have a support cruiser we can use? Yes, get over here. We needed some extra repairs.
Units respond. Move order confirmed. Alert. Railgun down. A hostile
Okay,
turret
strike group
destroyed.
or strike craft do not do well against battle cruisers,
Reading.
and we're getting hammered by artillery.
Go ahead.
Enemy
So
support
let's get back.
authenticated.
We don't want to lose these honor guard cruisers because we can't get them back until we fight the Galcians
Ready for
again.
orders. Displace.
Reporting.
Alert.
We still want repairs on them though.
Acknowledged.
Oh god, we might lose them.
Hostile designated. Trackers assigned. Push through. Coordinates confirmed. Engage. Roger.
Reading. Target repairs. Move.
Ready for
We are losing a lot of railguns too. No, we want heavy vehicles. Let's get those railguns
battle
going.
report. Enemy cruiser destroyed. Op ready. Coordinates confirmed. Go for armor. On our way. Receiving 5x5.
Okay, we took a bit of a beating there.
Send message. New coordinates verified. Salvage your copies. Send message.
Let's actually try to bust this wreck, see if we can't find any artifacts before this mission's over. But we have the time.
Green line confirmed.
Yep. We have a little bit of time left. Or rather, they're not doing anything. No artifacts, but we can get some resources.
Alert all units. The Sakala is preparing to launch a cruise missile.
Where?
Runner.
here. That's fine.
Going mobile. Runner, go ahead. Our armored vehicle is taking fire. Go for orders. Underway. Op ready. Move order confirmed.
It has taken a long time to repair these. In fact, we're getting artillery.
Deposit depleted. CU's exhausted.
Verified. Set new heading.
Oh, because Rachel's not even repairing them. Right. That would help.
Repair the critical systems.
Why do I have a salvager out here?
Moving. Reporting. Move order confirmed. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. We've got
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
set new heading. One.
Alright, let's get some bombardments going. And we do have strike fighter losses we need to replace.
Is deploying cruisers.
We're under attack. Immediate
Get a
fire
cruise
order
missile in this area here.
sequence. Target locked. Fire. Receiving 5 by 5. Get this battle cruiser. Combat relay. Hostile cruiser eliminated. Go ahead. Cruiser ready. Green line confirmed.
The support crews are actually taking a beating.
Armor, go ahead. New heading set. Assuming guard position. Cruiser copies. Reading. Go for order. Strike craft. Destroy.
Alright,
Control group
got a
3
bunch of
designated.
railguns.
Clear to move and engage.
How was that cruise missile strike? I didn't see it.
Capisi copies.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set. Go for artillery.
CU deposit
Alright, let's move the
depleted.
artillery up.
Caution. We have hostiles. Hostile turret. Sight confirmed. We got a railgun under fire.
Fleet group 3 assigned.
We do have some artillery cruisers hitting us still.
Ready. Send.
There it is.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. New coordinates verified. Ready for command. Copy. On our way.
Let's get repairs going, shall we? Let's try to keep on that.
Taking fire. Position marked. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation.
Okay, that was a good hit on them. Good railgun strike.
Enemy support vehicle authenticated. Target. Roll out. Go ahead. Copy. Green line verified.
It's
Taking
a battle cruiser. Let's get a strike on that.
the cap.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Let's get some bombers against the Sakala there. I know it has missiles, but we should be able to hit it. Well, it has no support.
Go for armor. Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
Move with that railgun.
And these guys here, you can move up.
Move to guard position. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Enemy contacts on the board. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Cruiser copies. Our bomber
The Sakala is taking heavy damage.
all
Did we lose that bomber?
Sakala full attack. Copy.
Get out of there.
Sakala is at critical health.
We've got the Sakala on the road.
And that bomber should finish him off.
Copy.
Yeah, there we go. Job done. That's what traitors get.
The Sakala has been destroyed. All units, return to the Capisi in preparation for immediate departure.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. Jacob Sajet was alive this whole time. My God, a prisoner of the Galzian for 4 years. And he stopped them from reaching the Kartoba site. He made the ultimate sacrifice for his people. Now, as we prepare to honor him, we also ready for battle, to finish what we started. I have no idea what the future holds, or if I'll be around to see it. But here, now, I am proud to be among these Sajet, to be counted as one of them, a Soban. It has been an honor to serve with them all.
Now, if I remember correctly, Saban was in Homeworld 2 as the name of a ship? Or maybe it was the... It's definitely in one of the proper Homeworld games. So... what was I gonna say? I had a thought there for a second, but it's just left my head. My empty head. Well, whatever. I do want to play the Homeworld 1 and 2. I do want to continue on the Homeworld journey after this. Maybe not immediately after, kind of maybe I I also want to play Nexus: The Jupiter Incident. It's another space RTS game, kind of like Homeworld. Well, not exactly. But you'll see. I think I'm definitely going to be doing that sometime as well. And there's also Battlestar Galactica Deadlock and Battlefleet Gothic 1 and 2. Lots of space games. So if you if you like spaceships, there's going to be plenty of that to come. I have no idea when I'm going to be playing them all. Probably going to be doing one by one instead of like multiple series at the same time. I was going to say I was surprised there's a body left, but no. In the desert, he would just be a desiccated corpse. He would be mummified by the conditions, rather. So
Thanks to the sacrifice of Rachel's brother, we finally hold the key to defeating the Galcian once and for all. The tie-down orbital weapon is operational and under our control. Rachel is making final preparations to ensure the fleet's safety as we secure the Kartoba site.
Power and discharge protocols in the green. Targeting and alignment data is suboptimal. We will require a ground-based scanner network to resolve firing accuracy, or nobody will be safe out there.
The Kartoba site is located here. The Galcian fleet is holding their position outside the targeting perimeter. When they realize we have safely entered the site, they will advance and surround us. We will not have much time. Rachel, stand by to deploy.
Roger that.
alright, so let's plan of attack is take them out piecemeal before we penetrate the perimeter? That's what I would do. You know, if we have, you know, multiple disparate groups, we don't want to get attacked on all sides once we actually get close enough. Let's not show our hand too early.
We must get Rachel and her team into the Kartoba wreck immediately.
No, not immediately.
Time is of the essence. Expect Galcian forces to arrive shortly.
Rachel here?
Do we have... okay, we have nothing else. So we're gonna have to...
We're cleared to move.
We're gonna have to move into the surrounded on all sides area.
Reading you, Command.
What was I saying? Yeah, I want to do the Homeworld series. Oh yeah, my plan. I want, like, one RTS, which, well, right now it's 2 RTS. It's Age of Empires and Deserts of Kharak. One RTS, one tactics game, and then one, like, either sim or more action-y, something different. Actually, if I'm going to be playing Age of Empires, that's my RTS, so maybe one RTS in addition to Age of Empires.
I have the wreck in sight. No movement detected. Conducting preliminary scan. Quantum signature verified. The site appears undisturbed. Pristine.
Well, other than the horrific wreckage everywhere and shattered into dozens of pieces, I wouldn't call that pristine. And I just realized... oh, I can't do anything now, but I realized I had my chat hidden this entire time. I haven't... can't actually see it.
To establish
That's not
the
good.
targeting matrix, deploy scanners at these locations.
Okay. Well, let's just give me 1 second here. Where is it? There it is. Right, okay. We're good. Okay, we still can't repopulate our resources because we got fleet cap. So we're missing 2 from that group and 1 from this group.
Coordinates. Proceed to Arya's site.
And where's Rachel? Rachel is not present. Okay, so where's our base
Send your
runners?
message. Location marked. Deploy scanner.
Receiving. Copy. Displacing now.
And we did manage to save all of our Honored Guard cruisers and our battle cruiser on that last mission, so we're not missing any of them.
Green light to proceed.
In fact, that support cruiser I'm just going to add to Group 3 so he's always with them.
We need 2 more scanners to complete the matrix.
We're here.
And we do have a lot of base
We're moving
runners.
up. Spool up. Prep a scanner for deployment. Runner copies.
So,
Reading you.
in fact,
Just when
you
we were getting
drop
covered,
some
defend that area
turrets,
with a turret.
just in case. And Group 9,
Salvager
I
ready.
want 1 salvager
Lockdown.
pulled away to start wrecking, or start
We got an
dropping
assignment.
charges on these wrecks.
Set charges right there. We read you. Charge set. Get started. Send orders. On our way.
There we go, that should do for now.
Ready.
Any sensor contacts? Nope. Oh, all the way over here. So you, once you're done that, get a
Time
base
to
runner
waste.
that way.
Reading you, command.
Not a base runner, get a probe that way.
Scanner ping received. Incorporating data now. 1 more scanner to go.
Deploy a turret up.
Scanner network in place.
Reading you.
Great. Keep the network operational while I perform the scan.
Alright, no artifacts.
Go for carrier.
What is this contact? It's moving. So let's just send some strike groups out so we can see.
Light attack vehicle detect vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Alright, the strike fighter should be able to take care of those
Hostile
LEVs.
strike fighter in circulation. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Scan complete. Preparing targeting matrix.
Go ahead. Move over.
Wait.
Wait, those are interceptors. You can't target those.
Our scanners have picked up something. It's all around us. It's incredible.
Is it a ship?
An entire city buried beneath the sand. This must be it. This must be Kartoba. The first city of Kharak. It's real.
It's also built in the shape of the Higaran logo. If you notice that, the 2 wings sweeping down.
Targeting matrix complete. Firing sequence primed. The orbital weapon is now at our disposal.
Just in time, Rachel. We are detecting a Gaussian carrier crossing the perimeter. Fire when ready.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Runner. We're moving. Op ready.
Okay,
Reporting.
where's Rachel? That is O. Let's try to remember that.
Are you deposit?
And let's target right there.
Firing.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
That's pretty good.
Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Alright, what do we actually have here? We got some LEVs.
Strike fighter
In
coordinates.
fact, let's not get
The
strike
weapon
queens
is
against. Let's
fully
get our
operational
gunships.
and under my control.
Z, that's what I want.
Fire at will.
Gunship.
Roger that.
You, pull off. Target those railguns instead.
Armor, go ahead. On our way. Contact on the board. Wipe them out.
Contact on the board. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Alright, what do we have for power? Let's get some weapons.
Visual confirmation. One of our turrets is taking fire.
Weapon systems are at maximum.
Alert. Hostile bomber on approach.
Punch it.
Deploy a turret on that location.
Hostile strike craft down. Gunship copy.
Alright, these gunships are still active, so
Railgun locked in.
let's move on.
Strike craft. Attention. Reporting. Alert. Support craft has been engaged.
Ready. Go for armor. Green line confirmed.
Hostile bomber down.
Alright, we got plenty of anti-air
Alert. Turret post destroyed.
and repairs for that.
Rachel, go ahead. Rachel, moving out.
Cruiser alert. Railgun down. Move to fire.
And that base runner's gone.
Combat alert. Support craft down. The railgun is taking effective fire. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser
Fighter
sighted.
approach vector
Alright, where's that siege cruiser? Over here.
Ready to burn.
You have missile ships? Yes. Let's take those out.
Taking fire.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Hostile interceptor destroyed. Enemy railgun fire.
There's another missile ship there. We might lose a strike fighter doing this.
Target artifact has been discovered.
Let's get some bombers against that group there.
Hostile armor incoming. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Interceptor taking hostile fire. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Okay, just in time for the bombers to arrive.
Enemy armor disabled.
Did it drop? No, didn't drop. Going around. Bombers are always finicky like this.
Cruiser sighted. Engage and destroy. Alert. Enemy
Come
heavy
on.
cruiser
There we
sighted.
go. That was a good hit.
CUs exhausted.
Heavy artillery loaded. Green line confirmed.
Is that in range? No, that's range right there. That's not very far.
Copy. Coordinates. Hostile bomber destroyed. Ready.
Still, okay, we got one more wing available.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. A turret is under fire. The turret up. Make sure it's combat ready. Ready to give him hell. Strike craft destroyed.
The orbital beam is ready again, so let's get the Ashinta. Actually, it looks like it was fully repaired, so let's
Battle report.
actually
Enemy
take
production
on
vector
this
destroyed.
group here.
Tracking.
We're just going to take on the carrier
Turret post just went down. Sensors posted.
the old-fashioned way with air power.
Launch deck.
Bomber set for launch.
That was a good hit against that group too. Okay.
Reporting. Combat alert. Cruiser report traffic.
All right, our railguns are in range, so let's just take care of this right now.
Way to focus the weapon. Update to follow.
Alert. Sensor post lost. We got a railgun under fire.
Did we ever get these charges?
Alert.
Okay, we do have
Missile
a
battery
artifact
approaching.
here.
We read you. We read you. Ready.
So this base runner,
Hostile
get that
interceptor
artifact.
down. Set new heading. Salvager ready. Displace to that CU field. Artillery cruiser in contact. Provide fire support. Mobilizing. Advance to mark CUs. Alert. Railgun lost. Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound. Alert. Siege cruiser
Okay, let's switch
verified
fire
AO.
to that siege cruiser
Respond. Enemy
because it is hammering us.
appeared in the AO. Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire. Position marked.
There we go.
Fire
Okay,
on
that's
the
an
move.
EMP. So we're disabled for a little bit. Okay, that's not good.
Target. Ready. Set.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed
Support
in.
cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that.
That's really not good. Let's get out of there if we can.
Push through. Ready for
Get that
command.
repair going
Hostile production cruiser eliminated.
and get some railguns back in the fight here.
Hostile armor eliminated. We've detected something. Red, can you confirm visual?
Gaussian air units inbound.
Okay, that should save us for now. Okay, the support cruiser does have some anti-air capabilities. That's nice.
Artillery target set.
Let's get these siege cruisers taken care of.
Orders. Ready. Repair crew to station. We're ready for orders. The railgun is taking effective fire. Reading. Alert. Railgun down.
And what else is happening? Let's not get distracted too much.
Set.
They're just constantly popping out cruisers. If Rachel can get over here, we can hack them. We do have a
Railgun operational.
beam available.
Facing resistance. Position marked.
Did I mistarget that?
Lost. Attention.
Runner.
I thought I had...
Railgun.
Did I not set the target? What was that?
Standing by. Move out and be ready.
Railgun reading.
Oh god, what happened here?
New heading set. Hostile range craft destroyed. First. Reading. Receiving. Roger.
Okay, that's a bit hectic.
Enemy armor disabled.
Fleet group 3
I
assigned.
think it's these siege cruisers just hammering us all the way.
One. Push through. Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
Receiving. Focus the repair on primary systems.
Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Okay, next cruiser batch that comes out, we're gonna hack one of them.
Units respond.
No, it's actually the bombers that are
Another horizon.
getting us. We're actually down to just one missile battery.
Gaussian air units inbound.
Approach.
So let's get some more.
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked.
Receiving 5 by 5. Set new heading. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on
Okay,
that.
that's an honor guard cruiser. Let's get that.
Railgun under fire. Ready for orders. Fire on the move. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Rachel can get that hack off. Good.
Railgun lost. Armored vehicle taking effective fire. Allied traps put engaged. Provide fire support. Alert. Enemy railgun eliminated. DA for adjustment. Displace.
Runner.
Oh, we have cruise missile strikes. Let's just do that.
Stand by for launch authentication.
Get away from that first.
Target.
Intel. Science. I configured the beam's aperture to provide a more intense shot over a smaller radius. Both beam modes are available.
Alright, let's finish this off. Actually, oh, let's pause. Finish this off with a concentrated strike. Right there.
Orbital platform ready.
We've got a salvager under fire. Hostile railgun. Open
There we
up.
go. Nice hit.
Ready. Get this now. Alert. Rachel is in contact. Receiving. Alert. Salvager is unrolled on heavy stream.
Yeah, I'm using my salvagers, but I don't think it matters at this point.
Post destroyed. Capisi copy.
We still
Capisi
don't
moving out.
have...
Salvager ready. Move out. Reporting.
You, get that artifact. I thought I told this guy to get this artifact ages ago.
Battle report. Hostile battle cruiser eliminated. A railgun is taking it.
Alright, what do we have now? It's a different looking carrier. It's a very big carrier.
Northern Kithid of Kharak. Everything you have achieved, the battles you have won, they were preordained by the great Sajuk himself. To believe otherwise is vanity. His will is our destiny. But words alone will not stay your hand. That much you have made clear. You have brought this darkness. You have chosen war. May the blood sand quiet the great slumber of Sajuk.
Alright, the big man himself has shown up.
We have never seen this class of Gaussian ship before.
5 by 5. We've got hostile on scent.
It appears to be some kind of supercarrier, a Gaussian flagship. Displaced. The Gaussian Sa is aboard. Defeat it at all costs.
Fire support on that initiation. Cruiser copy.
God, let's get some repairs on these guys.
Focus the repair on
In fact, we are out of railguns.
Coordinates verified.
So let's get that production going. Let's not forget about that. And we also need some more missile
Enemy
ships.
siege cruiser destroyed.
We only got the one still. We still have only... Yeah. Actually, no, we have
New heading
plenty.
set.
Control Group 6 designated.
Taking guard position.
Still, we're probably going to want more, because those bombers are...
Runner
Railgun operation.
You. What is wrong with you? Get that artifact.
Tracking hostile.
Okay, you can't.
Roger that. Coordinates confirmed.
standing by.
Cruiser ready.
So, we're going to need Rachel to come get this
Railgun
artifact.
online.
Artifact detected. Move out.
New coordinates verified. Cruiser copies. Attention.
Rally point set.
Alright.
Move to location.
Now, Group 9 doesn't have any salvagers left, so you're going to be part of Group 3 from this
Railgun
point on.
operational.
Send message.
Control Group 3 designated.
Get those repairs.
Go ahead. Ready to give him hell.
Fleet Group 3
New
assigned.
coordinates verified.
And get everyone back.
Railgun online.
Alright.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Not quite cooldown on that. How's our cruise missile? Not quite.
Support
Alright,
ready.
let's get a probe out here. See what's up. Now, we do have these wrecks that we could be
Railgun
going for, but
operational.
I've never seen anything
I
like it.
don't think we quite need that.
We must engage with extreme caution.
Can we actually see it, even though it's not on... Yeah. So big it shows up even without visual contact.
Reporting. Go for ranged.
Control Group 3 designated.
Ready.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Guard position.
Fleet Group 6 assigned.
Guard set for marked artillery.
Okay.
Enemy contacts on the board. Get this battle alert.
Just a bunch of artillery ships should be,
Respond.
didn't quite see what that was. I saw a couple of missile ships, a couple of cruisers.
Missile battery operational.
Alright, so we got the charge for the laser. Let's just pop it down.
Make ready.
And get a cruise missile here too for the hell of it.
Target set. Launch.
Alright, so that was the wide beam. It did about that much damage. Let's do the focused beam next time.
The Galcian flagship has sustained minor damage to primary systems.
Reporting. Set new heading.
The Galcian flagship has long-range missile strike capability.
Control Group 6 designated.
Escorting support cruiser.
Cruiser position copied. Move to guard. Move to guard. Marked craft.
Oh, we did get that honor guard cruiser.
Ready to give him hell.
Alright,
Fleet
add
cruiser
that up.
assigned.
Get this battle cruiser into the fray. Ready. Send. New sector designated. Move out.
Okay. Should we just send out a strike wing just to probe?
Dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on. Make ready.
We do have a little bit of room left for some extra ships, so
Alert.
let's get another battle
Anti-cruiser
cruiser.
detected. Op ready. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Strike fighter taking
I'm
hostile.
gonna say there are a couple missile ships. Okay.
Alert. Strike fighter lost. The captain.
I think that was it. We took some anti-air fire from the cruisers, but we should be able to just
Galcian air units inbound.
drop everything on them.
Bomber on deck.
Capisi copies.
Get the whole Air Force out here.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
And do we have the beam available? Almost.
Hostile
Yeah, that is a lot of missiles, but they still managed to get through.
Bearing designated. Alert. Carrier hull at 75 destination. Trackers assigned. Make ready. I got visual lock bearing in hot.
The flagship has suffered significant damage.
Do we have that charge? The beam?
Our bomber is taking fire.
Alright, let's try to get this group taken care of.
Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted.
There we go, nice. Okay, they do have too much anti-air for our gunships to deal with.
Orders. Hostile
So
launch.
you target that instead. I think we can go in on it.
New coordinates verified. Cruiser copies. Move with caution. We have hostiles on the board. Hit them fast and hard.
Where are these missiles going?
Unidentified hostile incoming. Authentic.
Okay, that was fine. We don't need these guys.
Go ahead. Set new armored vehicle has been destroyed.
Oh god. That's a lot of artillery actually we're driving into.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Roger. UPC copy.
We lost our gunships, but our bombers survived.
Confirmed. Launch bomber.
Bomber online. Ready for launch.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
Alright.
Standing by.
Battle report.
Half charge on the
Enemy
laser.
cruiser destroyed.
Move out.
Enemy production cruiser sighted. Ready. Engage and destroy. Coordinates verified. Interceptor taking.
The readings indicate their carrier's power systems are about to go critical.
Attention.
Like, let's
New
get the
sector
PC
designated. Move out.
in there too.
Target confirmed. Launch
We
bomber.
did lose a bomber.
Bomber.
Galcian air units inbound.
Armored vehicle lost. Hostile set.
Can we get a hack on one of these?
Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound. Alert.
The PC is taking some damage.
Taking fire. Op ready. Our bomber is under enemy fire. Hostile armor. Alert. The siege cruiser verified to the AO. Fire on the response. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Runner.
Back. Get that honor guard cruiser here.
Report on that position.
Reading you command.
Ready to give him hell. Acknowledge. Alert. Missile battery destroyed. Armor vehicle.
Get that hack off, please, Rachel. Where are you?
Artillery cruiser lost. Set artillery cruiser in contact. Provide fire support.
Okay, we're just getting bombed there.
Set new heading. This is the captain. Armored
Let's get a cruise missile out. And let's get that beam.
Alert. Railgun lost. We got a
Oh,
railgun
Jesus, that was a big hit. That was a bad missile strike. But we finished him off. I think the cruise missile finished him off.
People. My creator. The wrath of Seljuk will descend upon Kharak in an unimaginable hailstorm of fire and death.
Unfortunately, they have no idea how right he is.
That you will one day bring this fate upon us all. Heed my words, Northman. Seek his forgiveness before it is too late. Step into his light and be absolved.
I don't think we have to worry about air units by now. I think we're good. And this was part 2?
The truth of our origins is only now being revealed. Descendants of the great derelicts of Kharak. We are all one. We are all Kushan. My brother said, salvation lay in the desert. It's too early to know for sure if he was right, but one thing is certain. This is not the end, but rather a new beginning for us all.
Well, she's kind of right in both ways. It's, well, wrong and right. It's going to be the end of Kharak, if you know what happens in Homeworld 1. But it is going to be a new beginning for the Kushan people, or the Higaran people as they come to be known. But we'll have to see how that works out in Homeworld 1 and 2, which, as I said, I do want to play. I'll probably play it sooner rather than later. So, there's some questions about Deserts of Kharak. The questions that the story raises about the what is Kharak? Because Homeworld 1, it's established that Kharak was the place that the ancient Higaran people were exiled to after they attempted and failed to persecute a war against basically the entire galaxy. And instead of being nearly wiped out, it was decided that they would be exiled to some outer rim planet, and they were forbidden to ever developing hyperspace technology or entering into space ever again, on punishment of death, basically. Terms of the treaty was if they ever went into space, that the planet would get destroyed by an atmosphere deprivation weapon, they called it. So that's the backstory about Kharak. So it's meant as a prison planet, essentially. But then what Deserts of Kharak introduces is this plot point of all the wrecks and all the ships being drawn. Any kind of ship moving through Kharak gets essentially hyperspaced into the planet, so they can't leave. I suppose that's a mechanism to ensure that anything from Kharak doesn't leave the system, because if it does, it just gets sent back to the planet. I guess that's what you're supposed to infer from it, that it's a way to keep them on the planet. But then, those were Taidan ships, or at least, actually no, they weren't. I don't think they were Taidan ships. But then you have the Taidan itself in that crater mission, which it says it fell to the same trap that got the other ships, but presumably they were the ones that set the trap. But it looked like it crashed normally, and it didn't get hyperspaced into the planet. So is that just an inconsistency, or is there some more there that just never got explained, or got dropped in the writing process because they couldn't put it into the campaign, or it wasn't important to the campaign, or whatnot? So, I don't know, there's some questions raised by the story, but I think as far as the campaign mission writing goes, I think this is pretty solid as a... it really gives you the feeling that you are part of a planned, ahead-of-time campaign, military campaign. You have objectives, you have strategic considerations, you have support from, home base, with the resupply, and, you have a team working with you. Strategic fleet ops, intelligence, all that. It really gives you... It really communicates well, that this is more than some plucky group of rebels fighting tooth and nail to save the universe. In fact, they're fighting tooth and nail to doom their planet unknowingly. It's a bitter irony, I guess you could say, there. Okay. Well, that was Deserts of Kharak, everyone. How was that? Just a fun little RTS. One day I might go through this and use the default fleets for each mission just to see how it is. I don't think I'd stream that, but... What are these mission titles? I never actually noticed this mission title. Does that change? Oh no, that wasn't even... That was unintended. It was just mission title and then line 1, line 2, line 3. You weren't actually supposed to see that. Interesting. I never noticed that before. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah. So I guess that's it for today. We don't have anything else. There's no, like, bonus campaigns like Strike Suit Zero, unfortunately. And I think the DLC, which I never got, is just like a faction pack. It doesn't add any missions. And I'm not going to do any skirmishes or anything like that, so... yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out. And I hope my new audio setup worked out pretty well. I did some tests. I did a pretty good amount of testing beforehand to make sure it sounds okay. But I hope it sounds okay. So, yes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around through Deserts of Kharak. I will see you again. Probably some Age of Empires tomorrow. Yeah, Age of Empires tomorrow in the evening, same time, 8 o'clock, or I guess 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. I'll get some schedules posted. I need to start doing schedules so people can actually know what's coming up. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.